Hello, everybody, and welcome to Feel Good Friday on Friday, the 12th of September. I'm Bishop Rachel Parker, and I am happy to see you with me today for Church at Home with Rachel. Today, I ask your prayers for Naboth Mazunga, who is the bishop-elect. Tomorrow will be consecrated the bishop of the Diocese of Rupert's Land in Winnipeg, and I will be heading out later today to go to that for a gathering with all the bishops at the old spaghetti factory in Winnipeg. I've never been to one of those, so I'm looking forward to it. And then tomorrow at the cathedral for his consecration. And then I'll be heading off to Swan River Saturday afternoon for a Sunday morning worship there with Bob Lewis, their Lutheran pastor, and with the Anglican Lutheran congregation there. So lots of exciting things this weekend, and definitely lots to feel good about. Today, I'd like to talk to you about the things that make you feel good about yourself because someone else gave them to you. Are there things in your life, in your, knickknacks, tchotchkes, clothing, things like that, that make you feel good because they remind you of someone who loved you, someone who loves you currently, someone who's given you something? Um, this mug was given to me by Rob, my husband, for Christmas about 5 years ago, and it was a church at home thing. This is why I started, and for years I used this and stopped. So now I'm back. I'm using my church at home mug again, trying to get back to basics. But this shawl that I'm wearing, this pashmina, is something that Rob gave to me when he came home from the Middle East. He gave me two of these. And they're beautiful and they're warm and they're soft and it completely makes me feel safe and warm. And even if it's hot outside and I wear it, it doesn't make me feel hot. But when I'm cold, it warms me up. It's like a magic shawl or something. But it makes me feel good because it wraps me in love. You can't see it over here, but ahead of me over here on my chair, on my desk chair, I have a blue sweater that was my grandmother's. She had two of them. My grandma Ray, who was my mom's mom, she died when I was 16 years old, Christmas Day. And we go up to the farm all the time, as many weekends as possible. A couple of weeks in the summer. It was a great place to be, where everybody gathered and ate incredible food. And Grandma was just this incredible person. She had the blue shawl, the blue sweater, and a pink sweater. Most of the time, she wore the pink sweater. But one day, I remember in the summer I was up there. It was toward the end of June. I had just turned 16. So it'd be 1987, I believe. Yeah, June of 87. Um, she she was wearing the blue. No, it was hanging on a hook. And she looked out her window and she noticed there were three calves, like baby cows, in her garden, and they were eating her pansies. And she hopped up off her stool sitting in the window, ran and grabbed her blue sweater and charged outside with a broom, yelling and cursing at these calves. By then, the mama, the cow, had gotten out through the fence as well and came looking for the calves, and she too was in the garden. And my grandmother, I was terrified. She was about to get between a cow and her calves, but somehow that cow knew that my grandma meant business, and she took off and took those calves with her. And I remember thinking to myself, I've never seen my grandma move that fast or swear that much in my life. I never heard her say a swear word before, and she had a few of them. The air was as blue as her sweater. And so when she died later that year, and people were sort of saying, like, can I have this or that? I wanted the blue sweater. Everybody wanted the pink sweater because that's what grandma always wore. But the blue sweater was exactly the same, just a different color. But it carried with me this memory of my fierce and amazing grandmother getting out there and defending her flower beds from these calves and the cow and being who she really was. Because as quiet and gentle as she seemed, she raised seven kids and she raised how many grandchildren and great grandchildren, and she took care of how many farmhands over the years. And before she was married, she took care of her own sister and brothers, and she took care of everybody. She was fierce. And so when I look at that sweater, sometimes when I put it on, I recognize that her fierceness is wrapping me up in love. I am surrounded by this amazing gift of the woman that she was. And so having a sense of who she has been in my life, and that carries on with me because of a gift I was given from her, like this shawl from Rob, means the great deal to me. I'm sitting on a star blanket and that I use to wrap around my shoulders when I'm cold here in the office when I'm reading or praying. And that star blanket was given to me by the elders at Opaskwayak Cree Nation the night of my consecration as bishop. And it means the world to me that they gave that to me. And it reminds me that as a bishop, as their bishop, I am called to serve them well. I am called to serve them as if I was serving Christ Himself. I am also called to have authority and to hold it gently with a peoples who were hurt by the church. And I am called to love them and to walk with them. And more importantly, I am called to learn from them, which is an incredible gift in and of itself. I cannot believe how blessed I am and have been through the years from the gifts that other people have given to me because they have loved me. And so that on this Feel Good Friday is what I'm focusing on, looking around me and seeing the gifts, feeling the comfort of this shawl, looking at that beautiful blue sweater and feeling this blanket that's right here behind my back, knowing that other people have loved me so much, they have shared these incredible gifts with me. How about you? What gifts have people shared with you? What things make you feel good and remind you that you are loved and you are special and you are important in their lives? Hang on to those this weekend. And whenever you're feeling down, pull something like your sweater out or something like that else that means something to you and allow yourself to feel good, to feel loved, and know that you're not alone. Have a great day. God bless you. And I will see you again on Sunday for Church at Home with Rachel, and on Monday for, nope, sorry, Sunday for Gospel on the Go with Bishop Rachel, and Monday for Church at Home with Rachel. God bless everybody. Have a great weekend.